Okay, we're at Red Bull Battleground, the North America Regional Finals, and I'm joined by NuckleDu. How's it going, man?
I'm great. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. How are you enjoying the tournament so far?
It's pretty cool to see all the high-level players go at it, trying to qualify for the last chance. It's pretty interesting to see, this is the last chance for Capcom Cup. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it.
Cool. So at Canada Cup, 3 of the top 4 players were 21 or under. Do you think there's any advantage to being a young player in Street Fighter 5?
Wait, you said the top 4 players were 21 and under?
Oh, 21, so there was you, John Takalucci, and who was the
Phenom.
other one? And Phenom, yeah.
Wait, how old is Shanghai?
3 of them, so 3 of the top 4.
Okay,
so not including Shanghai. Shanghai was 26, but everywhere, all the other 3 were 21 or under.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you reckon there's any advantage to being like a young man in this game in Street Fighter 5? Or?
I don't think so. Other than we have a lot more time than they do,
Maybe that's it.
No,
like less like job and like world commitments, maybe. But yeah.
No, but like Gamer B, he's pretty old, but no, he's not that old. But I think he's like 38. But he's doing really fine for himself, so I don't think age is that different. Valle, Daigo.
People like Sakanoko is like got like a full life family, and he's like quite older as well. Like so, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay. You're the first US player to win a Premier event in Street Fighter 5. Does that make you the best player in the US?
I don't care. I just want to be the best in the world. I want to limit myself to just best in the region. So
and what did it mean to you to win Canada Cup?
Oh, it meant a lot because last year I didn't really practice. I didn't train. So of course my results weren't that great. But this year I really wanted to win. So I've been practicing a lot. And to see my work pay off was just really cool to see.
And you're one of the few players that's obviously like qualified for Canada Cup 2 years running. So.
Capcom Cup.
Yeah, Capcom Cup. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's 3 years now.
Wow, you qualified for the first year as well, did you? I remember seeing you there last year, but I didn't. Okay. I didn't go to Capcom Cup the year before that. So okay, cool. If Phenom had beaten Shanghai and then met you in grand finals, how do you think that match would have gone down?
Phenom is really strong. I would try Mika on him. I honestly think I would have beaten him because I was playing pretty good that day, and so was Phenom though. But
well, you both beat Daigo, didn't you? So yeah.
But I think I had the upper hand in terms of I was in winner side, he was the loser side, and I think I just played really good that day. So who knows? It could have gone either way. But I really wanted to play against him. But
did you guys not manage to play like some sets like outside of the tournament or?
No, we didn't. But we hang out. We hung out the whole weekend, so we're really cool with each other. So it would have been a really good match.
And obviously you're both going to Capcom Cup, so there's a chance you guys might play there as well.
Yeah, possibly.
Cool. At Canada Cup, you used Mika to beat Shanghai in 2 sets. Does Mika win the matchup against Kami?
I also cannot answer that because for Kami, I practiced 2 months for Guile specifically to counter Kami. And then so I picked Guile, destroyed my Guile. So just 2 months of work just gone. I'm like, what?
Why did you do that? Why did you decide to pick Mika then against him?
Because Mika, she's a weird character. There's no legit way to play her. There's no textbook way.
Yeah.
But with Guile there is. So I was trying to play a certain way to where I could always play that way with every other Kami player. But with Mika, you can't play a certain way for everybody. It's different. So when I lost with Guile, I was like, man, I'm gonna lose this whole thing. But when I switched to Mika, I was like, this is weird because I never practiced Mika versus Kami. It was just all on the flow,
Would you ever consider maybe going over to Mika full time, or will you always be a Guile player at heart? Or?
Well, I have 3 characters. I have Nash, Mika, and Guile, so I think I would use them for different matches. I would never stick to just one character because that's not good.
Do you think in this game that you need to be, is it more advanced to be a multi-character specialist rather than locked into just one?
Well, if you're using a character like Ken or Nakali or Chun-Li, I think you're perfectly fine. But if you're using one of the struggle characters like Fang or Zangief, then yeah, you'll most likely need a secondary.
Cool. Does Guile need any changes to make him more tournament viable, or is he fine the way he is?
I don't like that his regular flash kick isn't hit invincible. I don't think they needed to do that. He needs EX. I don't think that was.
You don't think he should be relying on a meter in order to have the invincible reversal?
Yeah, because it's still. I don't know. That's just me. Another thing is, I feel like his V skill could be a little bit better in terms of just placing it there. Okay. I feel like it can have more use, but the hurt box on him is really bad. So yeah.
But do you think more in terms of like how much like startup and recovery have? That's kind of like fine in terms of the V skill. Or?
Oh, also his normals are pretty slow and stubby. Compared to Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, his low forward is like the range is like significant. It's really small. So
you just want to like extend those hitboxes a little more and give him a bit more range in it. Okay. Well, there's all sorts of stuff like potentially that could be coming next year. So you never know. Gal could end up getting the buffs that he needs. Okay. Which character do you think brings the most hype in Street Fighter 5?
Mika. Definitely Mika. Even though people hate her, people love seeing
people get
Mika.
robbed.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. So yeah, I think it's Mika.
Who do you reckon the best Mika player is in the world right now?
Most likely Fudo.
I mean, do you rate maybe like Luffy from Europe as well, or?
Yeah, I think the three best Mikas right now is Luffy, Fudo, and me from America. It's pretty cool because one in Asia, one in Europe, and one in America. So
we've got like an international like trinity of like Mika players. Okay. What do you do for fun when you're not playing Street Fighter?
Just laying around with my dogs. I have 3 dogs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just spending all my time with them, pretty much.
What are the names? If you don't mind me asking.
I have a Chihuahua. His name is Theobot. It's Vietnamese for white.
Okay.
My dad named it. I don't know why he named it that. I have Tofu, who's a pit bull, and I have Onyx, which is a Mastiff. So she's like the same size as me.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
You've not named them after any Street Fighter characters.
Yeah, I don't want to name after Street Fighter.
I suppose if you spend enough time on like your, it's a profession for you now, like playing Street Fighter, then maybe you don't necessarily be reminded when you want to chilling out about your dogs. Okay. Do you reckon you might get a 4th dog at some point? Are you?
I was thinking about getting a pig. I love pigs. They're super cute. But
if you win Capcom Cup, then surely you should be able to treat yourself to a 4th dog.
I don't know. If I had another dog, it might be a Shiba or a Husky. I love dogs. But I don't know, I have enough on my plate. It's hard enough to find people to take care of them when I'm gone.
Yeah, man, you must be like away a couple of times. So these dogs must be like pining for you back home because you're always away like playing events.
They're like crying so much. It breaks my heart, but I got to pay rent. So.
Oh yeah. And you do what you love for your living. So like, yeah, cool. If the CPT returns next year, how would you like to see it change?
It sucks to see players like Yukidon, Nemo. They made top 8 of Evo. They're not in Capcom Cup. And I'm not going to say the point system is flawed, but there should be more tournaments in Asia than there is in America, because America has too many tournaments. I mean, it's cool for our pockets, but it's not fair for the other regions, So,
do you reckon there should be like an even distribution of tournaments around all the 4 regions? I mean, including Europe as well, I guess, and then Latin America?
I just feel like American tournaments reward too much points, whereas the skill gap is,
disproportionate.
Asia,
okay, yeah.
America. No offense to us. I'm offending myself, but
no, of course.
Yeah, I just think American tournaments should be rewarded less points because because Asia players have more better players. So that's just my opinion.
I mean, I've heard some people suggest that maybe the amount of points at a tournament should be dictated by the number of players that enter. I mean, do you think that's something that might, or is it more about the caliber of players that actually enter the tournament?
Number of players, numbers help, but, you can have, 500 basic players.
All bronze rank, sort of like Ryu's and Ken's, basically, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's hard to say what is the right way to do it, but, we just gotta hope Capcom figures it out.
Okay. And then I guess final question, how confident are you feeling for tomorrow?
Oh, I'm not confident at all. Yeah, after winning Canada Cup, I feel like everyone's ready for me. And I really needed a break, so I was just relaxing. And I haven't been practicing, so I'm going into.
This feels like a disclaimer now. It's like are you not at your best or right now?
Definitely not. So tomorrow, hopefully, something clicks because I haven't I'm not sharp right now.
Okay.
So.
Do you think that we'll be crowning a US champion here in Seattle tomorrow, or is it going to go the same way that happened in Europe, where we end up crowning Daigo as the EU regional finals champion?
It's hard to say.
I mean, you have in terms of the people that are already qualified for tomorrow, there are 13 US players and then 1 Japanese player. So your odds, I feel, are better than we had in Europe.
But the Japanese are just generally stronger. I feel like if I could beat the number 1 seed, because I play the number 1 seed tomorrow. If I beat that person, I think I could win the whole tournament. But if I don't, then it's gonna be really hard for America to win because the number 1 seed is most likely going to be Tokido. And the number 1 seed and number 2 seed is me and Justin, and we both do not want to play Tokido. You know, so it's not looking good.
It's the same thing that happened in EU because obviously we had, Bonchan and Sakanoko were the ones who qualified at the last chance qualifier, and then they had to play CCL, and I believe it was Luffy. So obviously they kind of like got stitched up a little bit, but it's just it's how these things work out. If like the international players are prepared to travel, then they can like take these spots. So
no one expected Tokido and Daigo and Bonchan to come to the last chance qualifier. You know, it's pretty random, but it's what it is. So we just gotta try and fight it.
Well, thanks very much for talking to me, and good luck at the tournament tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you.